the Patriot Viper 3 series. This is brand new memory, as you can see here, 8GB kit from Patriot Memory. This has a custom heatsink, very nice for overclocking. So we're going to get some advanced cooling, like it says, hand tested, XMP 1.3 ready, lifetime warranty. Here are the dimensions in case you're wondering about it hitting your CPU cooler. It's nicknamed Black Mamba in this case. 1.5 volts, which gives me some room to overclock and increase the voltage if needed. Tested timings, CL11. Best timings that you can get is probably CL9. Very lightweight, as you can see here. Good looks. Hollow top portion. So if we just slide this here, you can see the hollow interior. So the heat is going to dissipate nicely if you're overclocking it. And I had no worries with that. This is the stable type of memory that you want when you overclock your machine, especially on the one that I have here, which is overclocked to 5 gigahertz. So obviously you can get this in different sizes, 8, 16, 32 kits, GB kits, compatible with your Intel 6 or 7 series, AMD 9, FM series. I have the Intel Core i7 3820 in this case, which I overclocked on this Asus Republic of Gamers board. Obviously, if your board supports XMP, you can have those predefined profiles set, which makes things much easier when you try to test and make things stable. I didn't have any problems overclocking with this memory. You try different settings, obviously. You start off with one, lower bandwidth, and then you make your way up. So at 1600 megahertz, you set it, or 1866, you start low, and then you make your way up and try to tweak it. Now, as you can see, this is what I'm running right now in Windows 8. That's what I use to test this memory. You can see I'm running the CPU at 5 gigahertz on this Asus board that I mentioned. And of course, the memory timings that I've started off to use was the CL9, so 99924. However, I left it at basically at 1866 or at 1600. So I started at a lower bandwidth. You can see here the AIDA 64 cache and memory benchmarks. So the read, the write, the copy, very fast latency, 45.3 nanoseconds, as you can see. So this is very fast memory. Definitely recommend that if you're looking for speedy performance. And it goes very well, obviously, when you're overclocking, because you don't want the memory to be slow and then your portions of your PC are fast but not others. So you want everything to be fast, right? So it all can keep up with each other. So there is the memory and the bandwidth and the timings. You can see the latency there that it scored on CL9. Now I did go back into the BIOS. I did change it to CL11. Okay, so we did go back and change that using the same CPU configuration, same board and everything, but in this case, we changed the memory timings to 11, 11, 11, 27, as you can see there. Okay, so a little bit slower, obviously, but you get more bandwidth. So we're running now the memory at the highest setting possible so we can get more data being pushed faster. Now, as you can see here, those are the AIDA 64 timings. Very good results there on those benchmarks. As you can see in AIDA, it didn't have any problems in ranking it right at the top, which is what I like to see basically on these synthetic benchmarks. On W Prime, again, very good results. Maybe it shaves off a couple of milliseconds when you increase the memory bandwidth, but not too much there. It's really stable, and that was the whole point of this video, is to show you the type of memory that I used in the overclocking of the machine to 5 gigahertz. Very fast memory, very stable, good for overclocking. Definitely recommend it. I'll add the link to the latest pricing below. Comment, let me know what you think, and thank you for watching.